This episode of Pulse of the Bluff podcast is proudly sponsored by Warren L. Houston, MSL, offering attorney-level wisdom and knowledge without the high attorney fees. Planning your future starts with the right team. Whether you need a will, a trust, or just expert guidance, Warren L. Houston makes it simple, affordable, and personal. Protect your legacy today. Call 346-217-0595 to schedule your consultation.
Imagine this. You're getting fruit that tastes like it was just plucked from the tree, because it basically was, and maybe you're sharing a laugh while you're at it. Doesn't that sound kind of refreshing?
It really does. Yeah, there's something special about, being directly involved with where your food comes from.
Well, that's exactly what we're digging into today. We're doing a deep dive on Jones Orchard in Millington, Tennessee, and this place isn't new.
No, not at all.
They've been around since 1940, founded by H.L. Peaches. Jones, great name, by the way.
Yeah.
And they farm over 600 acres. That tells you something, right? That kind of history.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, keeping a farm like that going for, over 70, almost 80 years, that speaks volumes about their skill and their local roots.
For sure. And look, they have markets and stuff, which are great, but we want to zoom in on one specific thing they offer.
Right.
The pick your own fruit option.
The you pick.
Exactly. The you pick. Think about it. Apples, berries, nectarines, plums, and yeah, those famous Tennessee peaches, all ready for you to harvest yourself during the season. They've even got 2 different spots for it.
That's pretty cool. It's more than just buying fruit. It's an invitation to participate, right?
Yeah.
An experience.
Yes. That's the word. So for this deep dive, we really want to unpack that you pick experience at Jones Orchard. We're thinking about you. Maybe you want some quick insights, some interesting angles, like how picking your own fruit could actually be, believe it or not, a pretty great first date.
Okay, intriguing.
Or, fantastic family time. Also a way to get genuinely healthier food. And maybe even trigger some nice nostalgic memories, especially for seniors. So yeah, let's start with that first date idea.
A you pick first date. Okay. It's definitely different from, coffee or drinks. But wouldn't it be awkward or messy? Maybe less time for actual conversation.
See, I thought about that too. But maybe the activity itself helps. Picking fruit together, it's naturally interactive, isn't it?
I suppose so.
You're side by side. You find things to talk about easily, like, oh, look at this one, or are these ripe enough? Maybe a bit of playful competition. It kind of takes the pressure off that intense face-to-face interview feel you sometimes get.
Okay, I can see that. The shared activity could foster a more relaxed vibe, less forced conversation.
And the setting.
Yeah.
Come on, wandering through an orchard on a nice day. That's way more memorable, I think, than just another restaurant.
True. The ambiance is definitely a plus. It shows some creativity, too.
Right. Plus. Little bonus. Jones Orchard has its own markets. They sell homemade jams, jellies, so you could, wander over after picking, grab a little jar of something.
Ah, a little souvenir of the date.
Exactly. A sweet treat, a shared memory right there.
Okay. I'm warming up to the first date idea. What about families, then? You mentioned that. Jones Orchard says it's got something for all ages.
Yeah, and you pick seems perfect for that, doesn't it?
It does seem like something different age groups could enjoy, yeah. Little kids might just love the hunt for the perfect berry, while, older folks connect with the nature aspect.
Totally. It gets everyone outside. You connect with where food actually comes from, which is a pretty good lesson for kids, right?
Definitely valuable.
And it's just fun. That simple pleasure of finding the best looking plum or peach. It's like a mini adventure. And while we're zeroing in on you pick, they do have other things, like a corn maze in the fall.
Right, so it could be part of a bigger day out.
Yeah, exactly. A fruit picking trip could easily slot into a larger family outing there.
Makes sense. Provides options if not everyone is super keen on just picking fruit for hours.
Okay, so let's shift to the health angle. Jones Orchard says they offer the freshest fruit. And with you pick, well, it doesn't get fresher, does it? You're literally picking it off the plant.
That immediacy is actually pretty important from a nutritional perspective. Think about something like vitamin C. It starts to degrade fairly quickly once produce is harvested. So picking it yourself means you're likely getting that fruit at its peak, nutritionally speaking. Certainly compared to fruit that's traveled miles and sat around.
That makes total sense. And they mentioned something interesting too. They grow heirloom peach varieties. Stuff not available in grocery stores today.
Ah, heirlooms, yes. Those are older varieties, often prized for flavor, not necessarily for shipping durability or uniform appearance like commercial types.
So maybe they taste different. but maybe they're better for you too.
It's possible. Because they haven't been bred solely for transport and shelf life, some heirlooms might retain a broader range of, say, phytonutrients or other beneficial compounds that perhaps get diluted in the mainstream varieties. It's not always the case, but it's a potential benefit.
And it ties into their point about commercial peaches, right? They say those often can't be shipped long distances and need eating quickly. That really highlights the difference.
Exactly. That whole commercial supply chain, picking early, shipping, storage, it involves trade-offs. You pick just bypasses all that.
You cut out the middleman, basically.
Pretty much, you get a direct and likely fresher, healthier product.
Okay, one more angle. Nostalgia. Especially for seniors. Picking fruit. That could really take someone back, couldn't it?
Oh, absolutely. For many older people, it might spark memories of childhood, maybe visiting grandparents on a farm, or even just growing up when orchards were more common nearby.
It's the whole sensory thing, too, I bet.
Definitely. The smell of the ripe fruit, the feel of it, the sunshine, those sensations are powerful memory triggers, really positive ones often.
You know how they make their own jams and jellies in their country kitchen?
Mm-hmm.
Seeing those, maybe buying a jar, that connect back to traditions of preserving fruit, something many seniors might have done themselves or see their parents do?
Yes, that connection to past skills and traditions can be really comforting, really enjoyable. And frankly, the pace of wandering through an orchard, picking fruit, it's usually quite gentle and relaxing, a nice activity.
So when you pull it all together, this U-Pick thing at Jones Orchard, it's way more than just getting some fruit, isn't it?
Clearly. It's about the experience. It's supporting a local farm, a family business with real history. And it's about getting access to unique flavors, unique produce.
It really drives home that, our connection to food can be deeper than just grabbing something off a shelf.
It connects us to nature, to the community, maybe even to our own past.
Yeah. So just to quickly wrap up, we looked at how Jones Orchard U-Pick could be a surprisingly good first date.
Creative and interactive.
A really solid choice for quality family time.
Getting outdoors, learning something.
A source of genuinely fresher, maybe healthier food.
Straight from the source, bypassing the supply chain.
And a lovely way for seniors to connect with some potentially cherished memories.
Tapping into those sensory details and past traditions, it really shows the different layers of value in what seems like a simple activity.
Totally. It's not just about the food itself, but all the connections around the food.
Well said.
So maybe the final thought for you listening is, beyond just thinking about where your food comes from, what about the experiences and memories you can actually make while getting it? What kind of memories could you grow on a visit to Jones Orchard? Beyond just the taste, what's that real flavor of fruit you picked yourself?
It definitely encourages a more mindful and active relationship with our food.
Yeah. So if we've piqued your interest, you should definitely check out the Jones Orchard website. Just, search Jones Orchard Millington, Tennessee. They'll have their ripening calendar so you can see what's ready to pick.
Good idea to check that first.
Oh, absolutely. Or just give them a call. The number is 901-873-3150. They can give you the latest scoop on what's available for U-Pick.
Memphis always has a story worth sharing, and that's where Pulse of the Bluff comes in. Tune in daily for real conversations, good vibes, and the heartbeat of the Bluff City. We bring you the people, places, and moments that make Memphis special. So whether you're a local or just love its spirit, hit subscribe and join us. Pulse of the Bluff, because there's always something good to talk about. See you in the next episode. Listen to Pulse on the Bluff on your favorite podcast platform and subscribe to our YouTube channel.